Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If I here for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. And if I subscribe, thank you for doing that. It's been a while, darlings. I miss you so much. Thank you for your love and your support, for your calls and your message. I'm doing fine. And so today we're going to be learning how to make this lated turban. You see, one thing about this turban is that you can just style it anyhow you want it. You can bring it to the front, to the center. So let's DIY. So if you want to make this turban, it just depends on how you want it to be very full on your head. So it determine the long determine the measurement of the turban. So now I'm going to be taking my measurement. I'll be going to be using either you use 25 by 30 inches. You can use 25 by 40 inches to 50 inches. It just depends. When you're sewing it and when you see that the plating is not enough, keep adding to it till you get what you want. So the perfect measurement for to make this one is like just have in mind that you're going to be using a yard of scuba. Use 1 yard of scuba. 1 yard is okay to make this tutorial. And so for the bow part, this is the bow part. The bow parts depend on you. You can make it big. If I'm too fast, I'm sorry for that. If I'm too slow, I'm sorry for that. So you can make the both parts, you can make it very small, you can make it very big. Just ignore any background that you are hearing under it. I just have to upload this video for you guys. So this is the both parts. We have I'm giving the can you see the measurement I used in the bow part, like 7 by 8. So you're going to sew those places I mark, and the center of the down part you're going to be leaving that place. That is where you're going to be turning out your bow. I repeat myself again, the bow you can make it smaller, the bow you can make it bigger. It depends on how your clients so this is the bow part. Like I said earlier, you can reduce the bow and you can add to it. You can reduce it and you can use the perfect measurements I use in this video. And so for the other part, and let's say we're going to be calling this one like bias. Like this one come out like a rope, like a bias. So I'll be using 3 inches. I'm going to be using 3 inches by 13 inches. You can use 11 inches, you can use 10 inches. It just depends how you want it. I used to repeat it on my videos. If you want it to be big, you make it big, and if you want to reduce it, you reduce it. You are still going to achieve the style. Do you understand? So I'm going to be folding that in 4 times, and I'm going to be sewing it down on my sewing machine. Do you understand? I'm going to be folding it 2 times again. I'll fold it again. So I'm very sorry for this part. I think that part is not that clear. So I just have to use that part. Just see what we're doing. I'm showing the turban parts back. For beginners, I'm showing you. So what you're going to be doing now, don't forget the measurements I say we're going to be using. Our measurement is going to be 25. You can be use 25 by 30 by 40 by 50 by 60. It just depends how full you want it. And so this is you're going to be taking our plating. You sew one part, you take the other part, you place on the second one, you sew it till you get to the last turban. Do you understand? To the last fabric of your turban, you keep sewing that. You just make sure your hand is very straight. Just keep sewing that. Can you see what we are doing? It's so easy to do. So don't forget to subscribe. That is so important. So I'm going to be showing this strap back again. I'm going to be showing this back again. So I'm going to be showing you, and let's start with this 12 inches and by 3 inches. Don't forget, we said you're going to be folding it in 2 times, and you fold it again, then you sew it down. Let me repeat myself again. You are going to be folding into 2. You fold again, then you're going to sew it down. Do you understand now? It's so easy to do. I'm going to be sewing it down. I think this part is very clear than the other one I showed earlier. So that is how you are going to be doing it. And so this is our turban So I've already sewed this turban. Can you see? I later had to hit at the back. Can you see? I had to hit. You can just do it the way I did mine. When I did mine, make it 25 by 30 inches, and I had to hit again. Can you see? We are going to be leave go to my YouTube channel and watch how to make a loop turban. So you know how to do that part. It's so easy. Just leave a space at the back, then you're going to use that rope to turn it out. Can you see? And the next thing we're going to be doing now, we're going to be turning out our bow. Don't forget that we said our bow, you can reduce and you can make it big. You can fix it to the left, just you can fix it to the center. In my own turban, you notice that I place it at the center. So you can place it at the center the way I did mine. Then I'm going to pull it inside. I'm going to put this inside, and this is my brush. You can use anything. You can use brush, you can use red mint streaming, just to anything that you feel like. And so this is our four rope. This is it. Just this one just came like a bias. Can you see? Just like four pieces. And if you want to have to hit, just depend on how you want it to be. So I'm going to be arranging those four with my end, and I'm going to be tacking it from the beginning and to the second part. We're going to tie it. Can you see? You fold it like that. Can you see what we are doing? Then the next I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to take it to the turban part. I'll take the turban part. I'm going to put it under the bow part. So it's not going to show. I'm going to put it under the turban part. Then I'm going to tack it to that place. So we're going to be tacking, just secure that part. You're going to secure that part. You secure that part with your needle and thread. You're going to secure that part with your needle and thread. Then you're going to be folding that part again. Can you see? Just then you cut that part out and you fix this inside. You can fix it on top of the bow, you can fix it under the bow, just depend how you want it. You can take the bow to the left side or to the right side, just depend how you want it. Then the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be covering those parts now. I'll be using my brush to cover that part with the use of glue gum. So I'm going to be using my glue gum to finish that part. Can you see? So don't forget to subscribe. So my phone number is there. If I'm too fast, if I'm too slow, if you have any questions to ask me, just drop it there. I'm going to answer you. And if you want to call, just I would prefer you to send me a message on my WhatsApp number. Then I'm going to answer every one of you. And so that is it. That's it. So the inside, you are going to take it to your weaving machine and you weave the inside. That's important. Don't forget that you're going to weave the inside. So darlings, I'll be seeing you next time on my next video. Bye.